Hey folks, how are you out there? I'm Toby Walker, and it's blues time again. This time when doing the concert, I did a guitar lesson earlier, which you can find on my Facebook page, probably right underneath this show. Well, I just changed the strings on my Huss and Dalton, and I'm ready to go. And let's see if we're getting this thing a live broadcast, which I'm pretty sure we should. Yes, we are. Okay. And just to let you know, before I start into the first song, the sun is just about to start shining again for all of us. And well, at least all of us here in the United States, and hopefully in other places in the world. But as a result, I'm just trying to book now as much as I can right now in the late summer and into the fall. If anyone wants to hire me in the Northeast, that's pretty much where I'm booking right now. And next year it will be heading into the South, Virginia and places like that. So I just wanted, hey Kevin, nice to see that you came. Good to see you here. And anyone else, if you'd like to see anything in the comments, Howard, thank you very much. Would love to say the same thing to you, but I can't see anybody. It's just nice to know that you're all out there, and that's great. Yeah, I'm going to be playing a bunch of different tunes for you. I'm going to use my Huss Dalton, and I'm going to use this 1930 National Triolean as well for probably about 3 or 4 songs. And if you'd like, you could say hi in the comment box. It's always nice. Any donations that you can send, that would be great. There should be a link right above my head here. I'm giving away things. I'm giving away lessons for the first time on my website. I now have individual song lessons. There's 59 of them up there so far. There's going to be a lot more. And we're going to be, anything you can donate is great, but for $15, I'm going to send you your choice of any 2 individual song lessons. Normally they're $10 a piece, so get a little discount here. If you add another $10 to that for $25, I'm going to send you 2 whole lesson packs. Each pack has like 5 or 6 different songs in it, plus a lot of other extras. That's all video downloads and tab and notation. And then I have a premier website which actually has every lesson I've almost ever produced. There's over 500 instructional videos, tons of songs, tons of lesson packs in various different blues styles. And usually that's a $125 subscription for a year, but only here through this, I'm going to be sending that to you. You get a year's access to all those lessons and a lot of tips for guitar players, things like that, for only $50. I think that's a pretty good deal, and I have a bunch of people that sometimes watch my concerts, and they like that, so they really enjoy that. So anyway, I'm going to do a tune. This was first recorded by the Coasters, so I just like to do my own version of it. It's called When She Wants Good Lovin', She Comes Back to Me. She goes to the baker when she wants a real nice cake. She goes to the butcher when she wants a fine steak. She goes to the doctor when she's got a little cold. She goes to the gypsy when she wants her fortune told. And when she wants good loving, my baby, she come back to me. Yeah, when she wants good loving, my baby, she come back to me. She goes to Big Daddy when she wants a real nice mink. She goes to the pawn shop when she wants a nice sing. She goes to the pawn shop when she wants a little loot. She goes to the beauty parlor when she wants to look real cute, and when she wants good loving, my baby, she come back and yeah, when she wants good loving, my baby, she come back to me. That's right. She goes to the river when she wants to take a dip, drinks Coca-Cola when she wants a little sip. She goes to her daddy when she needs a pair of shoes. She goes to her mama when she's down and got the blues. And when she wants good loving, my baby, she come back to me. When she wants good loving, my baby, she come back to me. Yeah. She come back to me. Yeah. She wants good loving, she's going to come back to me. I think I first heard that tune on Believe It or Not, and he actually wound up playing the whole song, and he never usually did that on the radio. Anyone remember Don Imus? If you were you listened to the radio, that he was one of the first shock jocks, so to speak. And he had he loved blues and he loved country music, and he put that song on the radio, and Delbert McClinton was doing it. And I just thought that just knocked me out, really just knocked me out a whole lot. And I immediately just went right for it. And it was just so cool. And I just decided to do a version of it. And I hope you enjoyed that version of it. And I want to thank very much. Looks like Paulette. Thank you so much for your donation. I really appreciate that, Paulette. Thank you very much. You like this guitar, huh? My man Joey's here. Thanks. Yeah, it's a cool. Thanks, Joey, and thanks, Paulette. Yeah, this is a cool guitar. When I bought it used out of this music store, and it was on consignment, and I offered the guy less than what he was asking for it, and he said he had to check with the owner, and he came back, after calling her on the phone, and he said, well, she said, if you're a professional musician, she said you can have it for whatever you asked for. And as it turned out, that person, I got a letter in the mail from her later on. It was Mary Chapin Carpenter. So this was her guitar. This is many, many years ago. Anyway, so that's That's kind of cool. I'm going to switch guitars right now. I'm going to go to that 1930 National guitar. I just changed the strings on that one and this one. I'm going to do, it sounds better with it. I think it was WNBC, Joe. WNBC. That not ABC. I think it was pretty sure it was WNBC. He broadcasted from Rockefeller Center. So I'm going to play a little slide guitar. The person I'm going to be doing the song was a man named Bukka White. Bukka White was actually B.B. King's cousin. And Bukka really, he used to call these songs sky songs because the lyrics just, he said, fell from the sky. So here we go. It's called the Jitterbug Swing. And when he did this in the 60s, the jitterbug was like, you know, the real dance of the time. So here we go. Jitterbug Swing. Hope you enjoyed that one. Many years ago, a friend of mine had no place to live. True story. And a friend of mine offered if I would just help out watching the place, I could live in the back of his little store. I said, fine. He said, you just want to straighten the place out a little bit, and you maybe even want to give it a little paint. I said, yeah, it sounds good, and I started painting the ceiling, see? And as I'm painting the ceiling, I'm hearing this across the ceiling. I don't know what that was. But when I got to this side and started painting that side, I heard... I don't know. Anyway, later on that night, I went to bed, and it was dark. I had the lights turned out, and I'm laying in bed, and I heard. And I'm looking. I couldn't see anything, and I heard. I turned the light on. Didn't see anything. Turned the light off, and I turned it back on again. I don't know what it was. Something was on that floor. Well, next day, that morning, my friend comes in to open up the store, and I said, there's something in here. I don't know if this place is haunted or not. And he says, oh, yeah, we have a roach problem. Yeah, true story. I didn't stay there too long, but at any rate, this is a tune by Furry Lewis. He came out of Memphis. It's called Roaches and Bedbugs, or Bedbugs and Roaches. And I added a couple of verses to it. You'll hear the more modern version of the verses. You'll hear that in the second part of the song. But anyway, this is how it goes. Got up this morning, looked up on my wall. Got up this morning, looked up on my wall. The roaches and bedbugs, they were playing a little game of ball. The score was 20-0. The roaches were ahead. The score was 20-0. The roaches were ahead. They got so excited they kicked me right out of the bed. For breakfast, the little roaches were in my bread. They said that, they said. My friend said, get yourself a cat. You won't have roaches no more. So I went out and I got a Bengal tiger. I wasn't fooling around. I mean, these were New York roaches. They're not those little palmetto bugs in Florida. These New York roaches are tough. So I put that Bengal tiger on the floor. The roaches tied his legs up and kicked the tiger right out the door. Roach motels and cans of Raid I tried. I even got a used nuclear reactor. I punched a little hole in the side. Instead of dying off, the little bastards just multiplied. I got roaches in the kitchen, roaches in the hall, roaches in my bedroom. I got roaches on the wall. I got roaches in my socks, and I got them in my shoe. Yeah, I'll tell you right now, got a roach in my guitar too. It's just a silly little song. So I think now I'm going to do a Blind Blake tune. A lot of people get asked to do Blind Blake. Blind Blake, or Arthur Blake, came, we think he came from out of Florida. And he was probably one of the most proficient ragtime blues and even jazz type guitar players of his day. He recorded in the late 20s, I think 1926 and 27. And you know, he was a big deal. I mean, he was one of the first people that really, thanks, Charles. He was one of the first people that, first recording artists, one of, that all of a sudden people, the record companies like Paramount were like, wait, we have something here. People could be interested in this stuff. And they started selling a lot of records. And he kind of opened up the door for a lot of other just solo male performers with a guitar. So that's kind of cool. This is a tune called the Chump Man Blues. Folks, I'm going to the river and I'm gonna jump. I'm going right to the river, you know I'm gonna jump. I used to be a wise man, but that woman turned me into a chump. Yeah, ain't it funny how far a man can fall? Ain't it funny how far a man can fall? You know, when you get right down to thinking about it, that woman of mine, she just has it all. Yeah, my baby threw me out. I was walking along the railroad track. My baby threw me out. I was walking along the track. No, you know, the next morning I was begging her to take me back. She ain't no good, but I can't quit her no how. She ain't no good, but I can't quit her no now. Well, you used to be a wise cat, but this woman, she turned me down. I'm gonna boogie woogie. Yeah, she ain't so sweet, she's the mean and nasty kind. She ain't so sweet, she's the mean and nasty kind. She got this little quiver, make a grown man lose his mind. Yeah, folks, I'm going to the George Washington Bridge and I'm gonna jump. Going right to the middle, you know I'm gonna jump. I used to be a wise man, but that woman turned me into a... Okay, so I may have done that one a little bit differently, but it had some of the little tiny phrases in it that Blake used to use. But I would say, if you haven't heard of Blind Blake, you should Google him and, listen to him. All right, so many years ago, many years ago, Long Island Blues Society, I had just moved back up from Florida, and the Long Island Blues Society decided they wanted me to represent them down in Memphis. It was a contest or something, an international blues challenge from people coming from all over the world, and they're going to, have this contest to see, who's the best, and did 3 divisions. I think it was a solo division, duo solo. There was a band division. There was a couple of other ones, So they wanted me to go down there. And I said I really wasn't into competing. Music shouldn't be a competition. I wasn't into cutting heads, So I said, no, that's okay. And they said, no, we really want you to represent us. I said, I don't know about that. And they said, well, we're paying your entire way. Hotel, bar, food. And I'm thinking, they're paying for my hotel, they're paying for my transportation, they're paying for the bars in Memphis on Beale Street. Yeah, okay, fine, I'll go. No problem. So I, with a few friends, they're paying the way, so we drove to Memphis. And the night of the solo division contest, I was up there and I was doing my 5 songs, because you were allowed 5 songs, and this next song is going to be one of them that I wrote. And I got done with my 5 songs, went back to the bar, and I'm obviously taking advantage of the bar bill because I don't have to pay anything. And there was a bunch of other people going up there, and they were playing, and they're playing really good. I liked them. It was a guy from Australia, great boogie woogie piano player. He was up there, and I was just enjoying the music, and I was getting a little slightly buzzed, and all of a sudden my friend hits me in the arm. I said, what are you doing that for? And he says, you idiot, they're calling your name up on the stage. And I was like, why? He said, you won. So I came in first place in the International Blues Challenge, which I thought was pretty cool. And I wasn't really that much better than anybody else, I guess, but they liked what I did. So I'm going to do a song. Shecky, my man. Shecky, my man Shecky. Shecky Tom Davis is a fantastic guitar player out on Long Island, where I came from. Glad he's here. So Shecky, I'm going to play the tune that, I don't know, out of the 5, they picked me. The judges liked it. And this song is about baseball. Maybe. So you'll have to be the judge of that. Here we go. Yet I step up to the plate, I got a big bat in my hand. Just take one swing, I'll prove I'm your man. I'll hit it right. Yeah, baby, I'm gonna hit it right. I'll hit it right, baby. Yeah, you know I'm gonna score. I got a Louisville slugger, you ought to hear it sing. While the women call me a home run king, I'll hit it right. I'll I'll hit it right. I'll hit it right, baby. You know I'm gonna score. You may pitch me a curveball, a fastball high and tight. I know every one of your pitches, I'll be hitting them all night. I'll hit it right. I'll hit it right. I'll hit it right, baby. You know I'm gonna score. Yeah, I get up to the plate and do it. No umpire's son, but baby, I'll do a little umping till your umpire man come home. I'll hit it right. I'll hit it right. I'll hit it right, darling. Yeah, you know I'm gonna score. So I get done with that song about baseball, and I'm looking down at the judges. You know, there's 3 or 4 of them sitting at this table. And, you know, the 3 of them were like, yeah. And this one woman was just sort of doing this. And I thought, well, okay, I blew this contest, but what the hell? I had a lot of fun playing the song. So... Well, speaking of that, speaking of these double entendre songs, this is a tune that I learned from a blues musician when I was visiting him, named Eugene Powell in Greenville, Mississippi. Eugene Powell, he recorded under the name Sonny Boy Nelson, and Eugene was just like, you know, back in the, he recorded in the early 30s with people like the Chapman brothers, you know, Sam Chapman, Lonnie Chapman, and Bo Carter, who was, or Mentor Chapman, he was the brother. And Bo Carter was famous for singing hokum songs. Hokum songs were these really straightforward double entendre, almost single entendre songs. And this is a tune called The Lead's All Gone. Listen here, people, tell you what's on my mind. The pencil I got won't write no straight line. You know the lead's all gone. I said the lead's all gone. Lead's all gone. My pencil just don't write no more. Laid down with my baby late last night. She took out my pencil, but it just did not write. You know the lead's all gone. Lead's all gone. Lead's all gone. My pencil don't write no more. Fountain pen when I was young in my prime. Stick it in the inkwell, it wrote every time, but now the lead's all gone. I said the lead's all gone. The lead's all gone. My pencil don't write no more. Yeah, I tried to write my baby just 1 or 2 lines. Pencil started drooping before I could dot the first I. Lead's all gone. I said the lead's all gone. Lead's all gone. My pencil don't write no more. Is another one of those crazy little songs. Well, I'm going to go back and play this guitar. And I want to play another song that I learned during my trips down in Mississippi. This tune. I'm putting it into a D minor tuning for those guitar players out there. This piece was taught to me by a man named Jack Owens of Bentonia, Mississippi. Jack had a unique way of tuning his guitar and had a unique way of playing his guitar. So this is a song called I've Been Weepin'. Yes, I've been weeping, I've been weeping, I've been weeping, darling, all night long for you. Yes, I've been crying, I've been crying, I've been crying, darling, all night long for you. This is the way Jack would play his little solo. Yes, I've been weeping, I've been weeping, I've been weeping, darling, all night long for you, for you. I mean, that's That's as deep blues as you can get, folks. That's some serious old Mississippi blues. Anyway, I'm going to do one more. And I just want to remind you again, right above my head, there's a link for donations. And you know, I'm trying to get back to work. I think maybe in the fall, some gigs will open up. Maybe in the summer, there's a couple of them right now. But right now, it's kind of tough for all us professional musicians. We did this, you know, we're doing this for a living, and this is one of the only ways that I can actually earn any money to pay my bills. And if you could donate anything, that would be great. But I am giving away things back to folks in the form of guitar lessons, downloadable guitar lessons for folks. And if you play guitar, and if you want to learn how to play finger-picking blues, these lessons are pretty cool. So, you know, and again, $15 gets you a couple of individual songs. I have a list of 59 that you can choose from. The link is up there on the donor box thing. There's I'm going to be giving away also 2 whole lesson packs. The packs of 5 or 6 songs a piece. They usually go for $30 a piece. That's a $60 thing, but for $25 I'm going to send you whatever packs you want. You just email me, choose from my lesson website, and there you go. And that's TobyWalkersLessons.com. And you just choose anything you like. And that, again, that link is in the donor box link up there. And then finally, for $50, that's a cool donation, I'll tell you. But you get something even cooler. A whole year's worth of guitar lessons. I have a website called the Premier Membership Site, and it's all the lessons I've ever produced. There's over 500 some odd instructional videos up there with the music, the tablature, and lots of other really cool things up there too. Tips for guitar players, a whole gallery of really cool guitars, concerts. Matter of fact, this concert I'll be taking down from Facebook in about a week. I put that up on the Premier site. I put it up on my Patreon site as well. So there's a lot of cool stuff on there. So anyway, I'm going to do one more for you, folks. I hope everybody's out there. Ethan, he's at work right now. I hope all is well, just scrubbing the place clean. I'll hope you are, Ethan. I know you sent me something. I haven't been able to get to it yet. I know you did send me something in a message. There's a link, and I just want to thank you very much. Ethan's a young guy from Canada. I got that right this time. And he is just a roots, really, really incredible, versatile roots musician. And he plays lots of different instruments. So he's somebody that you keep your eye on in the future, you know. So anyway, this is a song I wrote called It's Tough. When I was about, I think, 9 or 10 years old, I found out I had an uncle. You see, nobody in the family talked about him, so I didn't know I had an uncle. But I found out because my father turned around and said to me, you know, your uncle's going to come and visit us for a few weeks. I said, oh, I have an uncle? He says, yeah, he's been away for a while. You know, and my father then said, you know, when he comes here, I don't want you to really listen to him or pay attention to what he says or things like that. I thought that was kind of interesting. So anyway, he shows up, and he shows up in the coolest friggin' car you ever did see. It was like this, I think it was back then, it was like a red Mustang or something, convertible. Beautiful car, white leather seats and everything. And then, of course, I put it together. It's probably why he's been away for so long, and was wondering how he could afford a car like that. But anyway, he was kind of cool guy. And a couple of times he used to bring these really cool-looking women in for supper, which my parents they were a little weird about that. Anyway, he drove this car. Anyway, I call this one It's Tough. It's about just cool cars in general. And it's called, so I hope you like it, folks. 67 Chevrolet. It's candy apple red. It's got hanging dice, it's cool as ice, makes women turn their head. You know it's tough, baby, it's tough. I said it's tough, baby, it's tough. It's got a supercharged 396 side mount dual exhaust. Take my advice, don't you ask the price, 'cause you ain't got what it costs. You know it's tough, baby, it's tough. I said it's tough, baby, it's tough. Well, I'm cruising down the highway, I'm pushing 99. Policeman said as he turned his head, man, that car is fine. You know it's tough. I said, baby, it's tough. I said it's tough, baby, it's tough. You know it's tough. I said you know it's tough. I said you know it's tough. Oh, rocked out a little bit with that one. Shecky. I was hoping you were listening to that. You know, one day, if I'm out on the island, I got a gig, man, you come, you bring your freaking electric, and we just Cadillac that song, right? We'll Cadillac that one. We just take off on that one. I'd love to be jamming with you sometime, man. I really would. All right, folks, I want to thank you all for coming on out and seeing a little bit of a concert. And hopefully, man, you know, us musicians will get back out there and start playing live for folks. But I think I'm just going to keep up doing this, you know, here, because, you know, there's a lot of people that can't get out to see me. I don't know, probably, hopefully in late fall or maybe a little later than that, I'll get back onto the United Kingdom. I have a really great agent over there, and they've kind of closed things down. They don't know what's happening with the India thing now. But hopefully I'll get back out there and get out and start touring again. I got some gigs coming up this fall, little New England tour in November. But folks, I want to thank you all for coming on out. Sheck, yeah, I appreciate you being here. And anyway, folks, thanks for coming on out. Again, if you can donate anything, the link is right up there. And this little show will be up on Facebook, on my Facebook page, probably for another week or so. And then I'll be doing another one. So every Thursday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm doing this. And at 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, also on a Thursday, I do a guitar lesson. And that guitar lesson is right down there. It's you'll see it down there, dressed a little differently in a different location. But anyway, I do a guitar lesson, and you could download the tablature, and there's a link for that in the video below me. You just there's a link, and you could download the tab, and you could watch the lesson, and you could learn how to play. Today I was teaching a song I learned from Etta Baker in North Carolina called the One Dime Blues. So anyway, folks, thank you so much for coming on out, and I do hope to see you in the future, and I certainly hope to see us all coming up, and I really, really would love to see you sometime at a gig. Just come up and give me a little shake and a howdy, okay? All right, take care, folks. I'm glad you came out, and see you soon.